Hi all. So in today's video, I'll discuss about emotions and trading. I was just having a talk with one of my students yesterday. He told that everything is going fine, but somehow few of the trades he becomes emotional, and he is not able to take trades properly, or those few emotional trades led to big losses in his account. And I believe this is the same story which was with me also few years before, and probably the readers or the listeners who are seeing this video, they would have been also going through the same the same thought process, like emotions are making sure that few of the trades are becoming a big loser. So I thought of making a presentation for this because emotions are not just what we think. I mean, we need to understand the biological reason also. So I've added a few slides. Hope you like this video, and I will put in your comments if you have any more questions. So can you trade without emotion? This is the question which most of the traders want. Everybody who I talk with, or even I also felt few years before, like we should trade without emotions. So I've just added one quote from Sang Wang. He's a neuroscientist at Princeton University. It says, emotions are organized brain responses to events in the world around us. So basically, emotions are a way to organize or ways of dealing with information. Emotion keep our brain focused on critical information and motivate us to shape our behavior to gain what we desire and to avoid what we fear. In most of the cases, you only have one intuition to go on. You need an emotional factor in decision making to appreciate possible outcomes of a decision. Most real life decisions cannot be based on entirely on logic, as the information that we have is usually incomplete or ambiguous. Now this is a very important statement because it says, like, emotions are part and parcel of a human being. Emotions will happen. So if you read this line again, you need an emotional factor in decision making to appreciate possible outcomes of a decision. So emotions will be required, and emotions keep our brain focused on critical information and motivate us to shape our behavior to gain what we desire and to avoid what we fear. And this is the problem most of the traders feel. Desire is always to make money, and fear is that it should not hit my stop loss. And this is where the emotions come into play, because you always want to win, you never want to take a loss. And then we start blaming our emotions that this is that, this, that, because of this I am not able to take a trade. But that is not the thing. At the end of the day, it is a decision making process. Emotion help us in abiding to a trading decision. But most of the people, they have a problem. This is the problem. The information what we have is usually incomplete and ambiguous. So information is something we need to build on. And information in our case cannot be news based event, but more of our trading strategy which we trust on. So going forward, the information processing pathway in the brain. Now this is what I was talking about. We need to understand how the emotions play a role in processing the information and taking a trading decision. Emotions is a key part of the decision process. It is first part of it. You are feeling before you are thinking. So if you are listening to this video, first feeling will come, okay, I'll learn something. Then you will think whatever I'll say. So feeling is predominant here. Emotions help you to decipher whether something is risk to be managed or an opportunity to be taken advantage of. Knowledge communicated via emotions, either explicitly or implicitly, enable traders to make fast and efficient decisions and contribute to situational awareness. Now, what I meant here is, this is the how our brain looks like. First is an event. Let's take you are getting a buy opportunity as per your trading strategy. Evaluation by amygdala provokes emotion. Now this particular thing is a particular neuron in our brain which processes the information. Information signals sent to cortex. This is where the emotions are processed. Combined emotions create a feeling, and feeling mixed with experience create a meaning. So first is an event, then these two part of the neurons, they process the information. Combined emotions create a feeling, so that you feel like I should buy, I should sell, which we say. And feelings with experience. Feeling is mixed with an experience. So I have a feeling that it should go up, and my strategy is also same. That is where I'll go ahead and take a trade with a proper stop loss and target. So this is what we need to focus on. So when we say that emotions are blocking us, no, emotions actually abide us in taking a trade. But the major problem with most of the traders is they don't have experience, they don't have with lack of experience on a trading strategy, if the strategy starts going against you, you don't know. Now, always remember this basic concept. Your brain will give 2.5 times more weightage to a loss than to a profit. So if you are making loss, if you make 1 lakh rupees, you lose 1 lakh rupees. You'll always remember the loss of 1 lakh. You will not remember the gain of 1 lakh. So brain will give it. So now you don't have experience, you don't know how to react. So brain loss is coming, brain will say, okay, let's hold on, let's hold on, let's hold on. And then your emotions will overpower you, and then probably you will hold on to a loser. Then it will come to a point where you cannot hold because of the margin problem, and then you will exit, and that is where this the prices again start bouncing back. This is the problem with most of the traders because they lack the experience on a trading strategy. So this should, this is how the emotions are processed in our brain. So what I generally suggest is embrace emotions. If emotions are linked to a trading decision process and in fact a key component of it, then your goal in trading should not be to trade without emotions. I would suggest that the goal is to work with your emotions, to be more tuned with them, to improve your ability to coordinate and refine your thinking and feeling process to enhance your decision making. I'll give you a very simple example. Let's take an example. You are tired, you know, but still you have to go to your office. So what you will do, you will not keep sleeping, you will get up from the bed. So emotion says I am tired, but based on your experience, no, even if I'm tired, I have to go to the office. You will get up from the bed and do your work. You're feeling hungry, so what you will do, and you're dead tired, but still you will get up, search for a food and do it. So there may be a feeling of fear of entering the market. So basically, now coming from the trader's perspective, now there is an emotion that I'm fearing the market. Why? Because there was series of losses, or you might see there is some bad news like surgical strike, which market don't like. So what happens? Nifty opens gap down. The trade hits your supply zone, or sorry, demand zone, or your entry level. And then what happens? You have a feeling, the news is bad, but I still want to enter a market. Now there are two conflicts within your brain. If you are an experienced, you know your feelings. So feelings are fine. We can avoid them. We can say, okay, I'm feeling a bit scared, but my strategy is saying based on my experience, I'll take a trade and I'll always have a stop loss to guide me. If there is a good trading opportunity, then effective actions would be to take a trade, even though you have a feeling of fear. There is an opportunity. I'll take a trade. I'm fearful. Yes, fear is there, but it's an opportunity. And see how you can minimize your fear. When you trust your strategy, you enter a trade, you put a stop loss, and you wait for a target to come. So fear will, it will go with experience. You will see, okay, next time I'm getting an opportunity, there is fear within me, but I'll take. So if you have heard of a term, "Dar ke aage jeet hai." This is what it suggests. That fear is something. And again, when the profit booking time is there, you should book out there. You should not think it will go up more or go down more. So that is where experience, emotions are there, but experience is playing a vital role here. The feeling of an emotions and taking an action are separate event. See, feeling of an emotion and taking an action are separate event, and it is possible to feel a feeling and act differently as we examine with our thought. So there is a feeling of fear, but I will act differently because I have a proper setup with good risk to reward ratio. Emotions bring an urge for an action, but we don't have to take an action. The trade is going against you. There is an urge, okay, let's book out before it hit our stop loss. But you have experience, okay, these emotions are bound to come, but I'll trust my strategy. Sometimes you'll see your stop loss is missed by, even one tick or one paisa or 1 rupee, and then it goes down and be a big winner. So this is what you need to embrace. You should embrace your emotions. So emotions will bring an urge for an action, but we don't have to take that action. It necessarily doesn't mean that you have to go ahead and take that action. So guiding principles for the traders, emotions are essential to a decision process. Now I'll give you one example. I was reading somewhere, there was a person in USA and he met with an accident, and because of that accident there was some injury to the brain, and I might get luck, which I've just shown you, that neuron was damaged. So this person was not feeling any emotions. Now this is where the major problem comes. So most of the traders saying you're not feeling emotions, you can become a good trader, but that person became mad because he was not able to express his emotions, and things just went haywire. So never think that emotions are stopping you from being a good trader. What you're lacking is this. Emotions will bring an urge for an action, but you don't necessarily have to take an action. So the fourth point here, emotional awareness. This is what we need to focus on. This is a very, very important concept which I focus on, in my courses also, and more importantly, I practice it. I'll try to make a video of it on emotional awareness, but you guys can Google these terms and learn more about it. Emotions are data. They provide messages about your experience and give you feedback that contributes to situational awareness. Emotions cannot be controlled, but they can be regulated and managed. And regulation and manage can only be done when you are aware of emotions. And this particular thing is called emotional awareness. So I would request you, all the people who are seeing this video, don't think that emotions are stopping you. You lack experience on your strategy. You need to focus more on your emotional awareness. Understand the concept. How, go back to the my previous slides and see how emotions play such a vital role. How your brain tackles emotions. So once you're aware of these things, so next time when you're feeling an emotions of fear or jubilation or excitement, try to, I mean, they will happen, but with your experience, it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go ahead and take an action on it. So as today being a trading holiday, spend time on learning about emotional awareness and more about your emotions. Hope this video will help you out in understanding how emotions play such a vital role in your trading. And if you embrace your emotions, you are going to go ahead and be on the path of a profitable trading. Thank you and have a good day. Happy Mahashivratri to all.